Hello and welcome back to another episode of the Everyday Joy podcast. I'm your host, Ash Owen, and I cannot wait to find moments of joy with you today. If you aren't already, why don't you head over to the Everyday Joy Facebook community group. The link to it is just in the show notes, and you can stay up to date on all the info, all the fun things that are happening, and become a part of the discussion. We can't wait to unpack the Word of God with you today, so why don't you grab your cup of tea, get all comfy and cozy, or maybe you're going for a walk, get your running shoes on, and let's get ready to dive into the Word of God. Be good friends who love deeply. That is from Romans chapter 12, verse 10. Shay, we're going to dive straight into it today. She's a short and snappy verse.
Love it.
Be good friends who love deeply.
Yep.
Pretty straightforward.
Mm-hmm.
I think that friendships can be one of the greatest blessings in your life ever.
100%.
Like,
yes,
having good friends can literally change the way your life's trajectory looks. And being a good friend and knowing good friends is so essential.
Yes.
And that doesn't have to mean 6 amazing people. It can be one person,
it's quality
2
over
people.
quantity.
Totally.
Trust me.
And if you do have a lot, then that's also great.
Yeah.
But I think being a good friend who loves deeply is so important.
Yeah. I don't know where I would be if it wasn't for my core friendships.
Yeah.
A few in particular. And I see friendships as sometimes like seasonal.
Yeah.
Like you might have a really good friend for a season and then whatever happens, you grow apart. But then you do have those friends who have always been there no matter what. And that looks different in every stage of life. I've had a best friend from the time we were born, right? Forced to be friends, I guess. And so much so we're like sisters, you know?
Good.
And it's one of those friendships where we don't see each other often anymore because we both live, you know, different lives, different schedules. But when we get together, it's like nothing's ever changed.
That's so cool, Shay. And I think that we need to not only learn to be good friends, but I think that what you were just saying then about how, you know, when you come together, it's easy. That comes from loving deeply.
The one thing we need to remember with good, deep, rich friendships is to constantly having grace for one another.
Yes.
Because as you grow up, you'll find yourself, there will be times when you're really close because you've got the same schedule or the same whatever, but then there's going to be times when you do separate or people change and grow. And if you need to constantly have grace for one another, that our life will look different at different times. And to not hold that against somebody. You know, like if you do find yourself, you're both really busy, I mean, that's just the way it is for a little bit. But to keep having grace for one another and going, well, how can I invest into you right now? How can I help you right now? I have a certain friend who we used to hang out all the time when we were younger, all the time. But now I work full time. She's a full-time mum. We've got so many different things going on. We're juggling different things. And she has just been going through one of the hardest times of her life. And, you know, this has been a season where I haven't seen her that much. It doesn't mean I don't love her. But when she started going through a really hard time, whatever I could do to make that easier, even if it was just dropping into her house for 30 minutes before I went to work, I did it. Just to unload her dishwasher or literally just give her a hug and tell her I love her. And I'm not going, oh, look at me, I'm such a good friend. But it's prioritizing and making sure, like, I have a lot going on, you have a lot going on, but whatever I can do, I need to make you feel like a priority right now.
Totally. And you know what? I've actually learned this a lot about friendships, is that it's the same as a relationship. If you are so inwardly focused, if you go, well, you didn't text me this week, or you didn't do this, or you didn't do this, the relationship will very quickly break down.
Exactly.
But if you love deeply enough to go, hey, I know you didn't reach out last week, but I know you're struggling. Like you said, I'm still going to reach out to you because I love you so deeply.
Correct.
You know, I think we did one a little bit a while ago on that verse where it's like, don't be tit for tat. Like, and I think that's what a good, deep friendship looks like.
Yeah.
It's not tit for tat. It's, hey, I love you, so I will chase you down.
Yeah.
And like you said, there are moments where friendships are going to be seasonal, and there'll be friendships that are for a lifetime. But you can actually love deeply till the end of a friendship, right?
Yeah.
You can treat people well and just kind of have that distance sort of happen. But I think that a marker of being a Christian is loving well and being a good friend. And like you said, it doesn't always look like having hours and hours of time to catch up with people. Sometimes it looks like a phone call. But I think that, I don't know, I've definitely heard people, and I'm sure you've done the same, Shay, and it's that scenario where you go, oh, I haven't heard from so-and-so in so long. They're probably upset with me.
Oh.
Or they're probably,
yes.
you know, why wouldn't they talk to me?
Totally.
You know what?
What did I do?
Exactly.
Did I do something? Did I do something wrong?
Here's the thing though, right? I am so passionate about loving people that I'm willing to deal with the discomfort to have that relationship restored.
Yeah.
I had something happen recently where it was very similar, and I reached out to someone and it was awkward and it was uncomfy, but I know what a good friend looks like. And I know that if I was in a place where I couldn't reach out, or I was struggling with things, or whatever it is, I would want someone to chase me down.
Yeah.
I would want someone to go, hey, I'm still praying for you. Hey, I'm still thinking about you. Hey, I still love you, even if you haven't given it back to me.
Yeah.
And that's where I think we as Christians can be countercultural. Because to the world, they would say, no, cancel them, get them out of your life.
100%.
They don't serve you anymore.
Cut them off.
And I think what we need to realize is, like you said, Shay, there are going to be times where it's easier.
Yep.
Times where it's harder. But to go, no, I've put in the work and I've decided to love you deeply through the highs and lows of life. It's kind of like a decision that you need to make as a person.
Yeah.
Right? That no matter what, I'm going to be a good friend who loves deeply. And you kind of said before, you had a scenario where, you know, you've had friends that you've had closer times, or times where you've been able to, you know, spend more time with them. I feel like I'm literally living that out right now, Shay. I feel like I'm so busy right now, and I'm not saying that's an excuse. I just am like,
it's this season. You're in a transitional season.
It's busy.
You're working.
I'm trying to figure out exactly. I'm trying to figure out like all the things, you know, all the things. And so I'm in this season, particularly with one friend who I adore. She's having a baby. I'm getting married. It's like our schedules just cannot align. I think that if I scroll through our messages, it would literally be like, hey, you free? No. Hey, you free next week? No. Hey, you free next month on this date? No.
Yes.
Like, that is our relationship right now. But here's the thing. We have loved each other so deeply over the years that isn't something that gets to us.
No, exactly.
We're able to go, you know, I love you. I know you love me. And we just champion each other where we can and how we can.
So good.
And I think that, I don't know, and I don't mean this in like in a bad way, but if you've got someone who you guys are good friends and you've loved each other deeply, it's okay to take the time and just be like, hey, I know we haven't seen each other in a while. Just know that I love you, and if there's anything you need, I can do it for you.
Yeah, that's
I
great.
think we get so scared to be the one to step out in fear of being rejected.
Yep.
And here's the thing, if you are rejected, that's okay. You're doing exactly what you said. You're loving deeply till the end.
Yeah, it's great. It's beautiful.
And I think that that's where we can be countercultural. That's where we can spread the love and the light of Jesus. And we can be good friends, whether we see them every week or whether we see people
once a year.
Right?
Yep.
That is how we can love deeply, and be encouraged that, you know, it's okay to chase people down. It's okay to put the time in. And it's okay to, you know, go through those seasons of closeness and distance, but not allowing that to consume you, and go, no, I can be a good friend and I can love them deeply wherever we're at. Romans 12 verse 10, be good friends who love deeply. Man, it is so good to know that we can build relationships and friendships based on scriptures like this. You know, the greatest thing that we can get out of today's episode is to have grace for each other. Make sure that we are understanding, kind, and that we love deeply. through each and every season. And look, maybe you're someone and you're in a similar place to like what we mentioned before. Send that other text. Reach out that one more time and let them know that you love them deeply and that you care for them. Cannot wait to dive even deeper into the Word of God with you tomorrow, but until then, I pray you're able to find moments of joy.